So I'm working on this new original painting, and so far I guess you could say I've been working on it for the past, I don't know, a week or so. Mostly because I worked through several different ideas, and well, I guess usually before I start painting, not always, but usually only when I decide to do some kind of figure painting or something along those lines, I usually, of course, do a bunch of sketches beforehand and then just kind of settle on whichever sketch I like the most and then try to recreate that on the canvas. So, and then of course I paint mostly in acrylics. I use like these kinds, fine touch acrylic paint. I get all my painting and drawing supplies at Hobby Lobby. It's like an arts and crafts store. So right now I'm waiting for a lot of this paint to dry, because it's actually more than one layer, obviously more than one color. So yeah, I'll come back to it once it's dried a little bit, paint a little more over it, and hopefully I can finish it sometime today. Yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty much finished with this painting, and I got obviously a few minor details to fill in, but I wanted to just kind of quickly wrap up this vlog, because by the time I finish all the minor details, then it will already be evening and I will have already lost a lot of natural light, because I have a lot of natural light that flows through my room most of the day. But by like 4:30 or 5, that's when I start to lose a lot of natural light. But I do like how it looks already. And this figure, to me, pretty much, it doesn't necessarily resemble the female form or the male form. To me, it's more of a combination of both. I guess you could say somewhat androgynous, or but I mostly choose to draw these kinds of figures, and also the majority of them are headless, and mostly because I figure, anytime people see some kind of headless figure, or one of the first things we immediately imagine, or I know one of the first things that I tend to immediately imagine is, well, other than why is it headless, but also, well, what would it look like with a head? And not only that, but, would the head really make that much more of a difference? I don't know, I guess that's the way I choose to interpret certain figures, especially headless figures. Obviously, I know other people will interpret it differently, and I pretty much expect that. So it's still not completely dry, but once it does dry completely, and once I'm able to fill in the minor details, I will post a picture of the final painting, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I finished the painting. It took longer than I anticipated, but I think in the future, any painting videos I do, I have to plan out ahead of time, at least somewhat. And thanks for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna, well, I might or might not try to sell this painting. I've been considering getting back into selling my artwork again. I used to sell a lot of my artwork online through eBay and Etsy.com, but I stopped because the price of shipping just kept going up, and so I don't know. I might end up selling much more scaled down versions, like smaller versions of my original paintings and other artwork. And so yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll do an update on that if and when I decide to do that. So yeah, that'll do it for this vlog. I guess Vlogmas Day 5, I believe. Yeah, this month is going by pretty fast. So thanks for watching. As always, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking. Peace.